It's tiny, minute little change you're going to see. Okay, set it wise, we said it's great. You're in a nice position there now. Your balance and your posture's looking really, really good. Top of the backswing now. This is the previous, or year before. This is the after, and again, same good backswing with both of these in both cases. Okay, what we said we're trying to get now is that club face now, basically catching up with the hands and arms. If you think about where you started, this sort of triangle here you're making, we want to try and maintain that. So when the arms are in sort of this position here, the club is there as well. It's not lagging back sort of behind the hands and arms. Okay. Now, if we look here now as you come into impact, this one here now, that left arm is slightly bending here.
But it's left back.
Yeah, slightly. So that was the performance. That's where the club face is open. This one here now, the left arm as we come into it is a little bit straighter. It's minimal, but if we look at the club face, okay, look how much more white the club face looks to that one, okay. Now that's just basically seeing more of that. So the more white it is, the more exactly. So you hit the ball with that, and that's quite a lot open there. And as we come through now at this position, okay, if we go through the same sort of positions here, okay, similar position there with the arm. One, the club head's gone past the mat, one, the club head hasn't. And that's literally the difference. It's tiny little seconds.
But it needs to be here.
In an ideal world, what you'd have where your arms are here, you'd have it about there. So we're still a little bit behind, but in comparison to that, where it was...
That's it, it's right.
Yeah, so what we've done is we've improved by whatever that gap is to there. So if that's 10 degrees, that was 20, we've improved 10 degrees so far. And that will take a bit of practice. But if we can over-exaggerate it, because are you left-handed dominant or right-handed dominant?
No, I'm right.
You're right-handed, that's fine. So if you, in some ways, it's quite good just to have a couple of swings with just your right arm. So you start because you find it very unnatural to hit a golf ball, even like a tennis racket, okay? Just swing back this way, just get this motion. You wouldn't do that with your arm, because what it could create, well, what it's caused by is you trying to pull your arms in some ways to the left to stop the ball going to the right. So what's happened is you've evolved a motion to try and please hit it left, and once you start pulling your arms to the left, we create that motion, okay? But just getting almost like a little bit of wrist hinge and just switching the arm through. And again, it's good practice, that sort of sensation, like a forehand shot in tennis. If you hit a tennis racket and a tennis ball, just that your arm's going to sort of naturally release, because if you lock that arm, and again it comes down to keeping your arm straight, as people often do, tension throughout that. If your arms are locked and you start pulling them through and you start making contact with a golf ball, that's where the old sort of tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, or any sort of injuries can come, because you're locking your arms and then forcing into it. Exactly, So does that make sense? So so getting that release of that club, the practice of trying to hit the ball to left, although it's technically a fault, they're just trying to give you the feeling of, hey, how's that club face going to work through the golf ball,